Good morning, dearest. How are you feeling today? Oh, don't give me that look. I would have loved to let you keep that bed with all those plushy pillows and soft blankies, but remember, I had to take it away because you were misbehaving. Oh no, sweetie, hush. I'm not going to give you a longer chain. Because this is your punishment. If you just started acting happy when you see me, you could have all of your nice things again. I promise. Why don't you believe me? I gave it all to you in the first place. Watch what you say, dear. Again, look around at your surroundings. You don't want me to play with these chemicals that my father left behind. Yes, left behind. He's no longer with us. Oh God, no, I would never do anything to him. I love my daddy. But he got sick and he died and he left everything behind. Yes, everything. This house, I inherited it from him. My mother, she died when I was young. Nothing to worry about. Yes, I live alone. You should know that by now. But not really, because I have you. And once you start behaving and realizing that I am the only thing that matters in your life, you'll be able to come upstairs and live with me. You'll be able to sleep in a warm, comfy, cozy bed with me. We'll be able to cook meals together and watch movies, cuddle. Don't you want that? Look at me. Don't you want that? Instead of laying you down here on the cold concrete floor like a dog. I don't like being the bad guy, I just need you to understand that I am the only thing that matters. I am the only thing that's going to bring you happiness, joy, everything. I am your everything, just like you are my everything, dearest. Again, watch what you say. I don't want to have to punish you more. Maybe I should cut that chain a little bit shorter. I mean, what reason do you have to stand up right now? Force you to sit on the floor at all times. Force you to walk around on your hands and knees like a fucking dog. I'm sorry. I'm letting my anger get the best of me. Listen, dear, I don't want to do this. So can you please just understand where I'm coming from? Not saying anything? Are you too afraid to? Dearest, you don't need to be afraid to say things in front of me. I'm your other half. Though, if you do say something wrong, there will be repercussions. Let's just put it that way. I did do a little bit of research on these chemicals that are down here on what they can do to a living subject. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. I mean, sure, he would do the statues and all of that, but one of his favorite things was preserving things in jars. Like little lizards or smaller animals. Do you know what you have to do that? You first have to treat the specimen with formaldehyde. Do you know what formaldehyde does? It prevents tissue decay. And I really wonder what that would do to a living person instead of a dead one. And of course, then you fill the jar with alcohol and done. You seal it and preserve it, and it's just there to look at and be pretty for all of time. You wouldn't want me to do that. I mean, you'd be gone per se, but I would still have you. I'd still be able to look at you and admire you. Oh, don't give me such a scared look. I'm only joking. Mostly. But if you behave and start loving me, I won't have to make jokes like that. I won't have to make these threats. I mean, maybe we could preserve a little bit of you at a time. Oh, that's right. I have news. They've called off the search for you. You have now been pronounced dead. Nobody is going to come looking for you anymore. Isn't that great? Oh, I'm so happy about that. Even people at the college, they're not looking for you anymore. You are but a distant memory, and now I can enjoy you to the fullest. Maybe we should move. Yeah. So then, when you are well behaved, we can leave. We can leave the house, we can go outside, we can act like a real couple. We could go to the movies, go on dates, and go to a restaurant. I don't care. Anything. We could be a real couple. I wouldn't have to keep you locked up here in my basement. But you're nowhere near that. And I have a feeling that it's going to be a while, isn't it? You're lucky that I'm a patient person. And you're lucky that there is someone out there in this world that loves you as much as I do. That loves you so much to provide you with everything that you need to make sure that you live a life of luxury. And I promise you that I'll give that to you once you show me that you love me too. You'll be able to have all of your games again, watch whatever you want, and we'll be able to start living our lives together. Won't that be just wonderful? I know we'll get there. And maybe we just need to do something a little more drastic to set it in motion.